think the kids' effort was there for 60 minutes. We certainly didn't play our best football, though, for 60 minutes, and that hurt us on Saturday. And that was the message after the game was anything but your A game can get you beat, and we showed that on Saturday collectively. Offense, defense, and even on special teams, we didn't play our best. So, so that really hurt. That coming off a bye week, having some extra preparation, that we didn't come out and play as fast and as physical as we wanted to. There were some great bright spots. Like I said, I think the effort was there for 60 minutes. There's no question about that. And they fought real hard till the end. And there were some great individual performances throughout the game too. That can't go unnoticed, and and those are some good things and some things that we can certainly build on as we watch film from that Susquehanna game, learn from it, an opportunity to grow as we get into a new week this week now. Yeah, one of the big individual performances was Chris Negron, and we mentioned this in our team meeting on Sunday, is that I think you could really see the off-season commitment that Chris put in the weight room and getting a little bit faster and quicker. Because on Saturday he broke some arm tackles, and that didn't happen last year. So his commitment to the offseason really showed in this game. And he's a tireless worker, and I think him and Eli feed off each other. They're a great tandem to have back there at running back. And that was a good thing. So Chris had a hot hand, and we kept feeding him the ball, and he did a great job with it. And he persevered because first drive of the game he fumbled the ball, and sometimes psychologically that can really hurt an athlete. Especially a running back, and that didn't. He got stronger as the game went on, and that was great to see. So, we're expecting a lot out of Chris each and every week, and good things are going to happen when you work hard, and it happened for Chris this week.
On the first touchdown, my right tackle, Jacob McKee, he had a great down block, and the stack linebacker ran out to the bubble and just created a seam, and then it was just a cut back, and then the end zone was right there. I just raced into it.
Yeah, a big part of the success we have in the backfield is due to the guys up front. Max Neese came off an injury, was out 2 weeks, and was able to play on Saturday, and is really the glue of the offensive line. I think the guys certainly are more confident when Max is in the game, and it showed on Saturday. That was great to see that Max was able to play and perform at a high level, because I think he did for all 4 quarters. And Brad Strait and Jacob McKee and Stephen Paradiso, they all did a great job inside. And then Dan Smith, I think, has been a guy that has a ton of reps and played a little bit of center for us in the Ursinus game, so he's moved around, and he's a guy too that just has an enormous amount of reps underneath his belt as a junior. So those guys just, really, the O-line, they don't get credit. They're kind of the grunters of the group, but certainly they don't go unnoticed by Mike, by the running backs, and even the wide receivers, because without those guys, we can't get down the field. We can't make those lanes for those guys to run through. And they did a phenomenal job all day paving the way.
The second one was a stretch, and the stretch, as I was running outside, getting to the edge, I saw it cut up. The lineman did a good job of sealing the edge, and I cut up in between my lead blocker, and then that's it, and then just got in the end zone.
Again, I think up front, John Snyder had a great game. Had a big play, in the first quarter that, ended up getting 6 points taken away from us, but, scored his first touchdown, as far as I'm concerned, because it was a fumble. And, and that was great to see for John. Had a couple big plays that he made on third downs, and a crucial one, in the third quarter that he made. So I thought John, again, did a great job there. And I think really Ricky Sinning played a good game. Anthony Orlando, coming off an injury, made some huge tackles in the fourth quarter. So those were some good things to see on defense. There's no doubt about that. F&M's a quality football team. I think right now we're sitting at the same record as they are at 3-3. And similar to us, they have a lot of perimeter weapons. Their wide receiver core is probably one of the better in the conference. They have a standout freshman running back that seems to be getting better as the season goes on right now, and a couple experienced guys up front on the offensive line. They rotate 2 quarterbacks. One's a freshman and one's a senior, but both when you look at the stats, are doing a good job behind the center. So we have our work cut out for us because they can run the football this year, and that's something they haven't been able to do a lot of in the past. And they certainly, as everyone knows in the conference, they can throw the ball all over the place. And so, now being a dual threat, we have our work cut out for us. There's no question. And, really for them defensively, it's a different look this year than we've seen in the past with the new D coordinator and them being a 4-3 on defense. But again, experienced guys, one of the better safeties in the conference. And Brian Velasco, I think. Aaron Fan at corners, one of the better corners in the conference. And, up front, they have a couple guys that do a great job of rushing the passer. So, for us, we're going to have to come out and establish the running game. If we have trouble doing that, then, we could be faced for a long afternoon. But that's something that we got to take care of right away. And then get the ball back on defense so we can get more opportunities on offense and score some more points.